Hey everyone, welcome to Thursday Extra Throwdown. My name is Amadeus46Art. Joining me on the mic this week is
Hello, this is Turl.
Great Energy Turth. So this week we're kind of tired of doing brackets. I'm tired of running brackets. We want a break. We're going to show you guys some first to fives between a lot of the best players we have here in the TXT Discord. We kind of went out, found these matchups. Some people found each other. So we are going to have 5v5s coming to you tonight. First up on the docket is going to be Mondo Cosmo versus Xigbar. After that, we're going to be doing Erika versus Tabby. Then ThereGoesMySanity versus R squared, followed by Akai versus Cade, and our headliner match, Faulty Defense versus Minu. All the way at the end. But going up first, we actually have Xigbar and Mondo Cosmo. If you guys want to say some things before you get started here, just to introduce yourselves, who you guys are, why you're even doing this, why you like playing Guilty Gear, or just talk shit about each other, go for it.
What's up? I'm Xigbar in real life. Been playing fighting games casually off and on ever since I was a kiddo, and my buddy Tiggy played Guilty Gear competitively, and he got me into it. And it wasn't until like a little bit before the pandemic that I started doing like going to locals and NKO. And Guilty Gear's pretty cool. I like it for a lot of the same reasons it's been said to death. I started as a Kai player with the intent of moving on once I learned the game, but I really fell in love with him. And now I'm here to fight this fucking crazy Slayer player.
Hey guys, it's me, Mondo Cosmo. I'm the fucking crazy Slayer player. Pretty much been playing fighting games for a while, mostly casual, until I got into Guilty Gear Xrd, which was about like almost 2 years from now. And ever since then, I got pretty hard into playing competitively and playing for competitively in my local scene. And before we start, I do have a haiku to start off with, as very Slayer-like. So, alright, here we go. My dear friend Xigbar, and something. Okay, let's rumble.
Yeah, let's rumble, I suppose.
It's beautiful. All right. Let's get this kicked off here. First to five between Slayer versus Kai. Both these guys graduates from NKO. We'll go ahead and kick you guys off here. Let's rock.
I'm still dying at that fucking IQ.
Something. Wow.
Oh, I was like, wow, he prepared something? That's kind of cool. And then he just started saying something. So I understand.
Such a way with words.
Truly.
All right, so Kai versus Slayer. This is... You definitely look at this, well, Kai has big buttons, great. Lockdown, he's going to do great. Slayer kind of doesn't care about big buttons, doesn't care about getting locked down. He's just doing things, right?
He sure is king of do whatever the fuck I want, Vil.
Yep. Letting the intros rock. I mean, you love to see it. This is the first to five. You should let those intros rock.
Runs up 2D, no fear.
I mean, run up 2D, not a bad option. It's plenty of active frames. It covers that ground space.
True. I just wonder if... I think this is going to be kind of up to Mondo to call out those like big active low buttons that is trying to poke him out of stuff. Punish?
Yeah.
It's a knockdown.
Xigbar just misspacing the stun dipper there and gets caught out for it. Early gold burst here. I mean, it's not a bad option because bursting Slayer is hard. Oh, doesn't get punished for it.
Looks like getting away with murder.
Both players playing no meter now. Kai gets a knockdown.
Ooh, messed up the tick through.
Yeah, tried to tick through.
Or rather, Mondo using the FD to make it a little bit more time for him to react and gets away with it. First round goes to Mondo.
All right, Mondo did first blood here.
Wonder if we'll see. Yep, there it is. I was wondering if Xigbar might opt for an enhanced charge stun edge or just a regular charge stun edge to like cover all that ground space that Slayer wants to traverse.
Xigbar also really representing a lot of these wake up vapor thrusts. And honestly, like one of those things where DPing on wake up probably the worst time to DP. It's just very easy to bait out, especially Kai's DP.
Nice.
It's good off that 5-6H, end up hitting Slayer's dash there. It's the low.
Xigbar.
And the reset doesn't give it to him in the long forward dash to get out of the corner.
I appreciate it when people do staggers back to Slayer players and they can't mash out of the stagger in time either. No one's immune from the stagger.
Xigbar was looking so great there, but losing this life lead quick.
That's gonna kill.
Yeah, the burst DOT gonna clutch it out. And Xigbar just went in a little bit too hard, and of course the missed input and got the vapor thrust instead of stun edge there. Really unfortunate.
A little bit down to the wire though for that last round though. Not close by any means, you know. Might need to.
What we've seen Give or Crocs play. He definitely can play that way. Great forward dash there to get past the bar slash.
Yeah.
Terrible dandy step into the charge stun edge.
I mean, charge stun is a great option. Like what I was saying, you know, previously, like it's really good when you're full screen and Slayer has to get his way in, because he's trying to hope that you'll miss a normal for him to dash through and just swing on you. So if you just
want to get. That's where you want to get to mashing like the 2Bs and such, just to check that
yeah, beta response. Mashed into DP, works out. Spends a little meter to make sure he doesn't get punished on the whiffed stun edge, Sun Dipper, but I don't know, Kai things.
Just gets the knockdown there. Ooh, just misses the dash up, gets 6H.
It's a really brave match.
Overhead gets blocked, yep. That's going to give him the grinder. And see, I like that he's just willing to go a little bit more. Maybe go a little bit more for that. Just
watch out, he's got the gun!
And, oh, didn't get to landing. That's 0 frames. Yeah, I was still caught in the air.
That was like down to the wire, literally down to the wire, super punish.
Now, 1 frame later, I'm pretty sure that would have been safe.
I actually do as well. Ooh,
yeah, that's definitely one of those. That's one of those things where you lose that way, but it's like, okay, that's data. You just now you think about it later. Maybe Mondo needs to be thinking, okay, now I need to not do that ever again.
Wow. Okay, Jake. Kai JK is ridiculous. That's fair. Yeah, Kai just has good buttons. Period. Like,
oh, and the wake
5H.
up 5H burns the meter and immediately. Burning the meter kind of, I think, on a panic there, but immediately went for like a burst safe combo option of just like the 2Ps just to get the knockdown. Because, I mean, yeah, you burn the meter. Oh, a little bit of Crocs. He's been learning.
All right, just wait for him. Yeah.
I like that, yeah, just run into the 2K to catch the... And the throw. All right, this is how you win the game.
I would like to see after some of these charge stun edges, instead of going into the strike tick throw, I would prefer him just going into a raw throw for more of an incentive to mash on the strike.
Yeah. No, I get what you mean. Yeah, the Slayer player doing 20 J2Ks just to move across the screen.
Ooh, nice blitz.
Doesn't blitz back. All right, kind of last chance here for and doesn't FD the 2H. What a run.
Reliable. This is my airspace. How dare you even reside here?
Xigbar taking around. I mean, this is the thing. We've usually been playing tournament sets here, 2 out of 3. This is a first to 5. You got more time to adapt, more time to think. So
nice. Yeah, doesn't want to be in the corner. That's fair.
I mean, Mondo now has represented, like, he's willing to do cross-up DOT and things. Like, maybe that's just going to start Xigbar keeping some cards close to the chest here.
There we go. You'll love to see it.
Looking really strong right now, playing on a perfect. Yeah, and the backdash JH.
Yeah, Kai's normal thing of like trying to control that space in the corner doesn't work as well against, you know, Slayer with all of his options to just kind of hit the bricks, right?
Right, but I mean, just backing off and letting Slayer. I mean, Mondo getting caught out there, just couldn't quite get his way out of the court. Like you said, yeah, it's like Slayer has so many ways to escape pressure, but he doesn't have many great options to safely move forward, right? Like his dash is like a teleport and he can only go in one spot. So he can get locked down in the corner if you're not really going too hard in on him. So 1-1, both players making great adaptations there.
Taking a second to think.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's a long set. Don't burn yourself out.
I'm impressed that like Xigbar hasn't gone for any hard burst baits. Usually when he's feeling himself, he'll go for it. So it seems like he's trying to play a little more reserved.
definitely one thing to say, like, hey, I'll save the burst baits for when I can win a game off of it, right?
Yeah, has to RC that to make sure he doesn't give up his turn.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you definitely got to throw the stun dipper mid pressure just to keep him checked.
Ooh, speaking of baiting burst.
But yeah, just bursting far slash hard. Really hard to burst Slayer's close slash far slash.
Yeah, now
Baits that burst, though.
yeah, Xigbar wants it back.
Yeah. I burned my meter. Please give me your burst. Please give me your burst. Mondo Cosmo not giving it to him. Like, why would I burst Stunnage YRC? Oh! Oh, but jumps the combo.
Yeah, now Mondo with all the meter in the world, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Used it for the conversion, but like had every tool in the bucket to like
Xigbar had
convert.
a chance to live there with that combo drop. Oh, good
Oh,
stomp on the head.
confirm.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Doesn't let him get away with the block 2D there. Yeah, I mean,
Nice.
and there's the throw. Yeah, really important when you're fighting Slayer. If you block a 2D, you punish him for it because
It's a big commitment. Oh no.
oh, big counter hit. Yeah, it doesn't move forward, so that way he gets the wall bound first.
I actually don't know.
May have just
No,
been a,
no, it
I
wasn't.
think it was just Slayer's idle animation.
Yeah, I just saw the play, but he was timing it.
Yeah, if you move forward immediately as soon as you get like a wall bounce like that, oftentimes you'll push the camera forward so you don't get the wall bounce. So you kind of have to either move backwards or stay still for a little bit just to wait for that wall bounce to happen, and then you move in with them. Mondo answering back here 2-1. Xigbar made the adaptations, and Mondo's just like, all right, I'll let some pile bunkers rip. We're gonna play this game.
If you're gonna swing for the fences, I can swing harder. Ooh, missed the deep.
There's a swing.
Yup. Slayer 5P completely disjointed on his arm.
Immediately stun dipper as soon as danger time starts. Let him know.
Ooh, doesn't have. Okay, I thought he had some like mortal counter combos or something.
GG, that's plus. Ooh, a long forward dash to get past the stun. Yeah, I mean, Mondo Cosmo just like, I'm not
It's
going first this
nice,
round.
goes for
Yeah.
the empty low. Yeah, I mean, when you're that down low, unless you get like a really good hit off the next one, right?
Yeah, but even without any meter behind you, it's just like, gotta wait for the 2D to burst.
Yeah,
It's like really scary because like Slayer's hitting you, you want to burst immediately. So the way Danger Time works, basically anytime you hit somebody in Danger Time, you get that mortal counter, you get a free Roman cancel. So basically any move you can either dash cancel or go into any other button. So Kai's
Sure.
5k absolutely combos into 5k in Danger Time. Combos in whatever you want.
yeah, why not?
Oh, get caught with a low.
Yep, RC, a good chunk of damage and a corner.
Slayer damage right now. Slayer didn't block 3 times and now he's got 50 meter.
Just trying to keep it down. Ooh, brave pile bunker. Maybe
Yeah,
we thought he might try to Abare.
Bet it all, I mean, but didn't really get punished that much for it. And
Yeah.
baits that burst, doesn't
Doesn't
get
get
the punish.
punished.
Gonna burn the meter just to keep his turn here. I like that Mondo Cosmo identified that though. Just ooh, and the JP.
Gets caught by the head pat. Oh my goodness.
Slayer just can't handle the head pat. 1-1. Both players keeping it even. This is what we wanted to see in these first of 5s, right? 2-2. Sorry, I mean same thing. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. That's what I meant.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not wrong. Mondo taking some time. I like what I saw from Mondo there. Like they got back to that neutral, and Mondo actually swap side by the way. Mondo actually sat there and like, all right, do your stunnage YRC, burn your meter, and I'll just block whatever you do after that because you're not that scary afterwards. Unfortunately, it came down to that, and unfortunately it went that way it did for him. But I liked that adaptation. Just yeah, okay, we'll just let him burn his meter, and just let him see what he does afterwards.
Meter is especially important against Slayer, you know?
Yeah.
You need to make your space and also like have Blitz on deck for anything he might want to do for like, you know, like you saw previously when he did the Dandy into Stomp.
Yeah, because like if you IB the stomp, you can really reliably blitz the JH afterwards. So
Someone in a really bad state, especially if he doesn't have meter.
immediately gets the knockdown, immediately gets the corner, but fights his way out.
Gotta
And
stop
Xigbar,
bursting there.
Yeah, you can't burst that.
Gotta wait. I prefer personally just always bursting the 2D, just because like you've already took the damage. That's gonna be really mostly unavoidable. But at least you're out of the Oki situation from Slayer,
Yeah.
and you have your space back.
Not going to get great Oki off of this. Oh, goes low. Mondo Cosmo doesn't rate it. Max damage here. I mean, hey, we take black beats.
Yep.
Good block. Block is not the low, but doesn't get the punish.
Yeah, had to IB that, I think, to get anything worthwhile.
Oh, good awareness, Mondo Cosmo. There.
Ooh, good
Ready
backdash.
for what's
I appreciate representing the backdash for Wake Up. You know, have to make Slayer commit harder to locking that down.
And yeah, went with the stun edge, wire, Salt, and teleport. Just went for the dash up 5k. Gonna cover both at angles. So really good. Just a little bit more patience in neutral from Xigbar.
Doesn't get the 5p knockdown, unfortunately. A scary button, truly. Leads to a lot of damage. Oh no!
Oh yeah, but missed the confirm. I mean, that's really what you want to be doing as Slayer in this matchup. Is anytime Kai's trying to keep you out with those.
Not always, that's fair. Yeah. I think just from that spacing is more what I meant, yeah.
Ooh, good pile bunk there. I mean, that's really what you want to see from Slayer in this matchup is forward long forward dashes or dandies to punish Kai's bigger buttons like far slash and 2S, because Kai does have a decent amount of recovery on his normals. Midi 2D.
It's a matter of actually being able to punish them, right?
Ooh, yeah, got hit in the air, so didn't really get great Okis at me there, but Xigbar burst anyway.
Dipper.
Yep,
Doesn't get the enhanced version, but it's okay.
Hey, anything to force Slayer to block a little bit. Yeah, and I mean, you have the 50 meter, so just throw out the stun dippers. Xigbar is starting to come alive here.
Decent cash out on the throw, too.
Oh, I think he was pressing something. Yeah,
Yep,
that was a
alright.
5K that got punched in the face, and why RC's that make it safe. Oh, tried to. I think he missed his throw. You ended up getting dashing 6H instead of throw.
Could be it. No, not just yet. But he's got FD
No
all of
GG,
this.
but
Ooh.
not a great situation to be in, right?
Yeah, gets him with the bonk, no meter, in the corner. Sad that his life ended up here. I mean, you gotta check it every now and then,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, and if anything else, it sets up the grinder as well. So it's like you can threaten when you're that low at life. It's like you're terrified of another charged stun edge, right? Because that would just been game. So throw out the grinder there, so that way you can immediately air back to extra JH like we saw to punish him trying to avoid a charged stun edge. Okay, what a trade. 3-2 right now.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt if he gets the full combo.
Looks like he did.
Yep.
Oh, but didn't get
Wait.
the knockdown from it a little bit too high. Had to delay, I think, the JD a little bit to get the knockdown. And just get
He's
out of the
there,
corner.
yeah.
Foot loose out of the corner.
Nice. Keeping the
Yeah,
space.
Xigbar just keeping the zoning out, using his meter to really like cover himself here. But now he's playing with no meter. Oh, tried to.
Yeah, no meter and poor tension pulls. You know, unable to keep the meter flowing even when he does get it.
Oh yeah, RC's to get the punish and gets a burst at least. Slayer just keeping it in the air.
Wow! Ooh. Get the melty. You know, you slide underneath them and hit him with a meaty low. Right as they land.
Really burns the 50 meter on the stun dipper. I mean, I like what I'm seeing where like he's using the stun dipper just to keep Mondo Cosmo honest, right?
Yeah, it's really active. If he has the meter, I can understand. Especially like once Xigbar has his like, you know, condition of you're in the corner, I've had you on the knockdown. He really enforces that rather well against Mondo.
I'm fairly certain that the longest walk-up throw. I am fairly certain that after far slash, Slayer can power up. I believe you can just forward dash most of Kai's options afterwards, other than a stun dipper. So
Caught him lacking. Knockdown.
into the low, immediately bursts. Stun dipper's not a great anti-air. Oh, RC's that immediately. Comp.
Bite. Yup. 2D active for a billion years.
That is 12 frames of active.
Nice block.
That is plus.
He has to get out. Ooh, brave Abari, but it works out for him.
Oh, didn't FD in the air, got counter hit. Yeah, and I mean now Xigbar's just gonna be like, all right, I'm running.
What is? Oh, he's hit. He
He
went
tried
for
to
the
beat
bite.
Yeah. Only saw that because the
The slowdown.
freeze.
Fucking
Yeah.
Air Slayer.
I mean, he lived a little bit longer than any of us expected to, right?
That is for sure. I thought he was gonna have because he didn't have a lot of meter in that situation.
Yeah, that was chip out. That was checkmate. But Slayer just gets to J2K a couple times. that's 4-2 right now, Xigbar's favor. So, I mean, Mondo Cosmo definitely had a strong start here, but I think Xigbar's made some great adaptations and just started to speed up a little bit more every single game, and Mondo Cosmo having trouble wrestling control back.
Yeah, gotta get the counter adjustment unlocked. The answer, you know, not exactly clear in the heat of the moment, especially. Start 6B, hoping to maybe catch like a far slash. Knockdown. Bane the burst again. Yep, yep.
I mean, now that Xigbar is kind of like, ooh, gets counter hit. Tried to mash something there. Hold on to his burst. I like that because it's just like sometimes, yeah. Sometimes you have to accept that like Slayer rounds happen.
Yep.
And that was a Slayer. And I mean, great pressure from Mondo Cosmo there. Really, that was a lot more, I'd say, adaptation with this pressure with like the 5K IAD.
I like the IAD because everyone's, you know, very used to Slayer just constantly going for the it's late, etc.
Yeah, going for under pressure and that sort of thing. Oh, gets punished with a 12 active frame. Smart throwing out the 2D there.
The 5K.
5K to check. Blocks the cross up, gets the punish.
Yep.
Oh, goes for the throw though. That's brave. Gets the burst. No. Yeah, you're gonna RC that. I will say sometimes it's worth it just to, especially if you see the opponent FDing, don't always RC your stun dipper. Make them kill you. Like,
Yeah.
prove that they can punish it.
You gotta mind the spacing. Is that gonna kill?
End it now?
Oh, no.
No, not quite.
Really baiting that DP.
And the chomp. All right, Mondo Cosmo brings back the momentum. That's what he needed to stop 4-3.
Had Xigbar a bit too scared in that corner situation there to pull the trigger on anything. Well, Mondo's not out just yet.
Oh, whipping the 6B. I don't know what the 6B is aiming for there on the Dandy Steps.
I'm not sure either. I can only guess, right?
Yeah, and that's a big whiff. I mean, I'd say Xigbar trying something new and starting to get whiff punished for it. And I mean, Mondo Cosmo looking really strong.
Another Slayer round in the books.
I mean,
I'm not saying.
sometimes
Go on. Sorry.
you gotta shake it off though. Like that's like
Yeah.
a lot of characters in this game. Like you just gotta accept like sometimes rounds happen. And oh, good spacing avoids the BDC fight.
There it is.
Xigbar
Gets the counter hit into the corner.
tries to mash after under pressure. Tries to blitz. Xigbar starting to crack a little bit here.
Oh no.
He's dead.
Yeah.
4-4. A quick bring it back to even.
Do you hey, maybe your memory is better than mine. Do you recall how many times Xigbar attempted to just like I recall him this game especially, him mostly trying like to a bar A or like blitz out rather than just kind of like FD and get his way out through like, you know, air attempts. I'm not sure if that's just me misremembering though.
I feel like early in the set we definitely saw a lot more Abari, a lot more DP, and then it's just become more and more. I think he's trying to close it out a little bit too fast. And I mean, hey, yeah, you're up 4-2, but if you try to speed up too much, this kind of happens. And I mean, he took a little bit of a break. Let's see how this happens. Mondo Cosmo doing a great job of like just trying to kill Xigbar here.
Yeah.
I think that's what Xigbar needs to do back at him, but not when you're in this position, unfortunately.
Could have been worse, yeah.
Block the overhead. Oh,
This
but
is
that's
it.
12
There, yep.
good burst.
That is where you want to do it. Yep, you can't do that.
Yeah,
You can't
Slayer,
do that.
Slayer, I will just be in the air forever. Kai, I have an anti-air which is the sky. Wires RC to try to get in with the fireball and burn it again. Xigbar's really burning his meter on that. Now he's got nothing.
Yeah, and his tension pulse isn't getting better for a while. This could do it. Oh, jumps
the
out.
BDC out of the corner, yeah. And the run it. That was a run-up Vapor Thrust. That had some anger behind it.
Yup.
Gets hit by the overhead.
Nice
Oh, good
backdash.
backdash. Yeah, I mean, best answer to it's late there is to backdash. Best case you get out, worst case, you get smacked. A little bit of crappy knockdown for Slayer. And the throw gonna close it out. Set point for Xigbar here.
I would have liked to see Mondo maybe do a dead angle there just to, like, because he just did run up, you know? He didn't really. I mean, I guess, you know, he had a moment kind of situation.
And stun dipper, but doesn't get the spacing.
One of those situations kids was talking about. Don't have to IB it to get the punish. Depends on the spacing. Ooh.
Oh! Didn't get counter hit though. Yeah,
Oh
gotta burn
no!
his meter.
Got counter hit from the YRC recovery.
Alright. And didn't block.
Oh. Oh!
This might be enough. No, doesn't go. Not quite enough to cross a burst DOT.
That's it. Yeah, yeah.
That's
That's like he's in the Slayer dimension now.
last game, last round, and unfortunately Xigbar uses burst there.
Unless his mental is immaculate, he's in the Slayer zone right now. Nice throw. I really like that.
Okay,
That
this
was
is
really
what he
good.
needs.
Oh,
Good IBs, yeah, get a little bit. And that forward dash to get the invul. Oh, but misses the range.
yep. Oh,
And
I think the
first-
YRC ate the input on the backdash.
Ooh, the JH. Oh, but doesn't get the knockdown, but it's okay. You know what? It's that punish.
Yeah, shot the gun and went for the confirm.
And the throw reset.
Is he gonna do it again? No.
I don't
He's
know.
just controlling
No,
the space.
goes for the
Ooh.
What a final round by Xigbar, closing it up on the last round.
I thought I had it. I thought he was in the Slayer dimension. No, he showed me wrong. Good stuff to Xigbar.
Great
Maintain
set. I mean, that's what
composure.
we want to see. So wins that set 5-4. Great set between the two of you. I mean, last round, last screen. Great adaptation between both of them.
Fun games. I'm gonna look back to that double J2D from Slayer fondly.
Just the no, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to touch
The floor is literally lava.
it.
Actually,
Floor is lightning.
Yep.
Xigbar, I'll say the only thing, just please burst 2D. Do not burst close / far / burst 2D.
Yeah.
This is such a great set, though. Coming up next, though, we got Erika versus Feral Tabby. One of them in the room right now, waiting for Tabby to get in here.
Gonna be rooting for the biking fam here, just
I mean,
out of allegiance purposes. I apologize.
I feel like, you're gonna be a little bit biased here. Now, Viking versus Raven is not that's a weird matchup, ain't it? Because like Raven,
it is odd.
He can't do like Raven can't do his normal like I lock you down thing, but then like Viking also like he just gets to like poke Viking from halfway across the screen, and what's Viking gonna do about it?
There's a few things that makes the matchup weird. For instance, like you know how with Raven on Oki, he has Orb, he has Glide, and that makes pressure a little bit difficult. But with Viking being the zombie dispenser, Raven doesn't actually really want to go for Glide pressure as much as he just wants to go for either Glide empty low or just a commit to a high. He wants to enforce the 50-50 on her as much as possible because it's a hard 50-50 or a throw, because it makes her have to hard guess more. And anytime she's hard guessing is better for you than if you were to try and just always go for Glide, right? Also, re-glide during pressure can be scary because if the Vikin's awake and does a zombie, it is at literally the perfect height for Sakura to stab him in the brain and get another pair of holes next to that needle of his.
Yeah, I mean, Raven does have a lot of ways to like kind of feint out. He can drop Glide early and immediately go to a low. So I mean, Viking does have to be aware between like the high-low there, which obviously that's your best bet of dealing with a zombie, is just constantly threatening high-low to scare Viking from actually wanting to do a zombie. But also scaring Viking from wanting to do a zombie is pretty futile in general, I would say.
Yeah, that's definitely not entirely something she's gonna have to like oppress eventually just to enforce it. However, Raven also does have the benefit, like you said, his normals are really good, disjointed, and hard to deal with in neutral. And also him in neutral in general is also pretty odd.
Yeah, I mean, definitely with the tatami zoning, I'm expecting to see a lot of the tatami zoning, right? Because that's just how you're going to keep Raven from just gliding at you over and over.
So it depends. Needle YRC neutralizes tatami instantly.
Yeah, but
actually.
you're making Raven burn meter.
True. But
Alright.
I mean, it all depends, really. Just like you want to have to. Biken wants to get in with IDJS as much as she can, but like Raven's glide and just needle stalling, it actually makes it a little bit tricky to like keep him pinned.
Well, enough
We'll see.
theory fighting. Let's look at this matchup here. We're getting started. Erika,
Oh, they
player
actually
one
are
side.
roommates. That's right. I forgot about that. I will
So clearly,
say,
this is a vengeance match for someone not doing the dishes, right?
it has to be.
Yeah. The winner of this gets to sit on the couch and drink a beer, and the loser has to go clean the bathroom.
I also imagine we're gonna see Erika do a lot of she's a lot more aggressive than me, I feel. So I think she's just gonna try and get in that ass as much as possible, which, you know, that could be the secret sauce that I've just been struggling with Raven. Oh yeah, we didn't even mention stance at all.
Oh yeah, I mean both these characters. Raven does have kind of a stance with the parry. I think it's 4 frames for him to get into the stance, and the Azami.
Yeah, I also would burst that. I like my health bar a bit too much.
It's the OTG. Yeah, Raven is a slightly heavyweight character, so definitely has to adjust combos for it. Ooh, I like the Azami on the needle just to get to the ground.
Can't always swing at him, but never mind, doesn't work out for him. Although he does have really good excitement right now.
I mean, Raven's excitement, the way Raven's excitement works is the more excitement he has, the more damage he does, and also speeds up some of his special moves and it makes them last longer on the projectiles.
What I've noticed is that you can't mash excitement because Biken often goes for throws.
Yeah, Biken gets a lot of reward off of the throws too. So like just going into excitement like that is, and like Biken can also special cancel all of her strikes into Suzerain and just throw you if you're trying to hold excitement there. So,
Nice.
Red Azami's out but gets baited. Yeah, immediately bursts.
Narrowly avoids the Escabari too.
Oh, and went for the Azami on the glide.
That's an option. That beats the 50-50 for sure.
Yeah, that is. I don't want to block.
The Tommy up.
Oh, backdash is the Tommy. I didn't even know you could do that.
Something Erika does that I really like a lot about her play is like she's not afraid to just jump forward JP, which is like not a bad idea all the time with Biken, considering like it's a low committal button if you whiff, and it's like
pretty good hitbox.
yeah, it's like a not a worse, it's a slightly worse version than Souls JP, which is saying a lot actually.
Show me the
Considering
dunk and you win in my heart, by the way.
Oh no! Just ran up trying
That's
to
gonna
poke.
kill. That's absolutely gonna kill. There's no matter how good Biken's guts is, you can mitigate the damage for as low health she has, but like it doesn't matter. Maximum excitement, low health, like that's gonna ooh.
Ooh, jumps out of the throw. I like
That's her
that.
anyway.
It's the anti-air. Yeah, Pharaoh, Tabby really just ready there. And I mean, I'll just say it's nice to see a Biken player getting caught out by this opponent in the parry stance. I will run up and hit them late.
Yeah. If you time it right. It all depends if they're if the Biken is an Azami holder or a Azami pressing.
Yes. You really got to figure out what the habit is.
Well-
Oh, the 2P just to push Raven away.
Slam
Oh,
dunk.
tried to Suzerain. I heard the Shami-san. That was 2K. Sorry. Well, got thrown out of Suzerain. I heard the Shami-san.
Yep.
Tabby taking game 1 here.
Biken not a lot of great options to actually call out the command grab besides just like, you know, reacting to it properly. Like she can mash 6K, but like, you know, in that situation, a lot of Raven buns beat it.
Can she just do TK Yosansen just like because screw you?
If so, maybe, but I'm not entirely sure if the air command grab catches Yosansen.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Oh, gets
Resets the
caught
hit
out.
into command grab. Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely like a thing about Raven is just you have to constantly be aware of that command throw at that spacing because it's 27 frame startup. But it do look a lot like 5D, and it do also just be pretty safe.
Ooh, that's a lot
Oh,
of
the
damage.
big counter hit, and gets the confirm off.
Throws reset. Oh, doesn't get the 5H timing. Oh,
Yeah, but gets Raven to burn their meter on the stance wire C. Because that's the thing with Raven is that you kind of have to wire C the stance to really get a parry out of
Erika
it.
special. Oh, it doesn't kill his guts. Is really
It
good.
does. Yeah, Raven has good guts. Now here's the thing though, Raven can still die even if he's in stance. If Raven's in stance, Raven still takes damage, so Feral Tabby, she needs to be aware of that. She needs to not go into stance low on life like that, otherwise you just kind of die anyway.
Really good use of the suzerain's guard point to take the needle on the chin and just keep going.
Big counter with the 2H, uses it to get back in.
Knockdown. Yeah, throws out the Tommy. Baiken does land before the Tommy hits you, so if she's too close, you can't get to it.
And the falling JH beats the anti-air command throw.
Ooh, coast to coast.
It's
Yeah,
the
so
meaty with the gun.
one of those weird things that Raven does as a midway is like some of Baiken's like midway confirms can sometimes just kind of like he can just tech out sometimes early. I don't know exactly the cause.
Well,
But he's just a little weirdo. That's all I got.
Raven's slightly heavier than midweight, so definitely take some adjustment. 1-1. I mean, love to see it. Love to see matches going back and forth here.
JH is not a bad normal in this matchup either. You know, a lot of big hitbox controlling a lot of downward space that if Raven glides under haphazardly, just gets domed with a fat counter hit. That fat counter hit that also has like a lot of time to confirm. Oh my god. Azami's the burst.
Not Suzerain's the burst, but Azami's the burst.
If it was closer. I mean, it wouldn't have been a counter hit at least. But like, now you... Well, that's a counter hit though. Ugh.
I mean, good noting though that today I learned if you burst Azami, you get your burst back, so it does technically count as hitting.
Yeah, it's not the
Yes.
worst situation.
Which I guess means if you gold burst Azami, then you still get the meter. And also she can't, I guess she can't punish him.
Erika's gonna get so much meter from this.
This is
Yup,
gonna be
she's
it.
full. Wake up
Yeah.
super? I would wake up super. I'm a man.
No, the OTG just stopped that
Mess up.
timing, I think.
Oh
Oh,
no!
and the tech buns gets punished. Oh, he smashes the super out.
I'm tired of your resets. Get hit. Actually, that would have been really bad if she suzerained. Because I don't think the rest of the hits activate unless it's on like actual hit.
Only on hit. Yeah, just went for the frame trap into Rokon Soji and just mashed that super out. Good jump out. Holding it, yeah. I like that. I like that though. Just going for the 2H, seeing the Suzerain going for the 2H to punish whatever follow-up she might do. Yeah, burst immediately in the corner.
Nice.
Profile the 5 feet. Ooh, got caught by the tatami. That's not what you want to do.
Doesn't get anything off the JD counter hit.
Burst, don't want to be caught in the corner here.
Ooh, good air button.
Yeah, Raven's
Oh
air
my
button was so good. Oh, and teching forward. Yeah, I mean,
That's not good. That's really not good.
you know, one thing I don't know if we've seen Erika use too much of is the cancel into Mawari Komi just to kind of get in that spacing and get out of the Orboki.
Yeah, I think she really wants to hit, you know, which is fair. It does like a shit ton of damage if you confirm properly.
Oh, and the 2H went for Arazami there just to throw off Tabby what she wanted to do there, and I think it kind of threw her off.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't expect her to land in immediately 2H. I certainly didn't.
Oh, Suzerain didn't last long enough, gets punished by 5P there.
Trying to call out the jump.
Yeah,
Ooh.
jump there.
Raven's J2D, actually, I believe it's J2. Is it J2K or J2D?
J2K.
Yeah, so Raven's J2K actually is not a super great option, but the Baiken has to be, you know, conscious of the choice, because if she does actually a zombie underneath, it is not not good.
Raven's J2K is more of a gimmick than a game plan. It's definitely something you represent just so that way you can kind of move around in the air a little bit more. But it's not anything that like you want to rely a game plan on.
Yeah, I've always thought of it more like a fast fall option or like a little tricky reset.
Yeah, it's not anything to like. Once your opponent keys in on when you want to do it, it's pretty easy for them to kill you for it. Tabby going up 2-1, but this is the first of 5. Just keep playing it out.
Wins the tournament set, but now has to win the rest. Erika could make the adjustment. She is known to be doing that. Gets the throw, the classic. May as well be a command grab. Knockdown. Tries to scoop, but it's too far out.
Far out.
Also tried to 6B the re-tatami attempt if it did happen.
Ooh, goes for the... Tries to scratch. Gets with the frame trap.
Ooh. Nice dead
Oh,
angle.
dead
I like
yeah,
that. Yeah.
I mean, sometimes just dead angling with biking is a thing to do, because like people just don't want you to zombie. Oh, the dash through the tatami mat though, yeah. Raven has complete strike invincibility during his teleport during when he's dashing there. Tabby using that really effectively. Yeah, just,
Nice. Yeah.
yeah.
You gotta throw him.
That's throw her back into the corner though. Gonna have to be playing this neutral game.
Ooh.
Oh, and just went for a throw, but actually got away with it. And again, yeah, just dashed it through the
What a
tatami mat.
dash. This is gonna be a nice little. Doesn't get the extra chunk of damage.
Just the follow. The trade gonna be enough? No, a JS whiffs out the 2P. Wasn't blocking.
Right. He glide. Successful.
Yeah,
Gets the
glide.
knockdown. Get the double needle. Just wants
Yeah,
to keep him in the corner.
I mean, scratch just to build that excitement. Just double scratch and get a little bit more excitement every time Raven hits you with it. With one little stack of it.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, that's going to be an RC to get the punish. Doesn't get a lot off of it, but now Raven's at full excitement here. Oh, tried to get the tech reset.
Hellfired as well. It's gonna
A lot
hurt.
of damage, yeah. Raven high guts though.
Nice bait on
Baits
that.
yeah, baits the gold burst and misses the first launch.
Ooh. Man, 2H is such a big hitbox vertically. Surprising for a low. Calls it out.
Oh, calls out the jump out as soon as you jump. Yeah.
It's hard to say because while Tabby has YRC, she can always YRC out of the stance and immediately call out the situation. And Murakami does have a little bit of recovery, so if you're fast enough and have big enough buttons that are fast, you can call it out. But she would have had to been keeping an eye out for that.
Oh, flashes with the 2K.
Nice. Yep.
There. Yeah, I mean, just Tabby willing to play this 50-50s. Gets caught in the air with Tetsu Zansen.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt. And to the
yeah.
corner.
To the corner with you. And the overhead. I'm sorry, I got hit.
Yeah, you really did. Oh, nice JP.
Yeah, JP just keep her in the corner.
Oh,
And yeah, that's 3-1.
that's a really good one. Again.
Again. Oh.
Ooh, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
it's
was like,
fine.
I was sitting here like, I can't hear. I can't. No. Okay.
I don't know.
Listen, I see a stun. I'm like, it is death. You fool. You let this happen. The round start, JD, otherwise known as the Bikin, chooses violence.
It is pretty violent. It is pretty violent.
It's
to be
high
fair.
damage and it's an overhead. So if it hits, cool, you're good.
If it gets, I mean, some of my favorite combos are counter hit JD, but it's very rare to actually get it and combo it mid screen successfully.
Alright, Tabby looking great this round. Got an
Of
early
course.
gold burst into a super, so just making Erika fight from the back foot here.
Oh, doesn't get the tatami extension.
But you know what got to the cross under the 6B?
He tried to call out the dash, maybe. Ooh, I think that's not a low, right? That's a mid from Raven.
Which one?
The that button that he just 2P, I think.
2S is a mid, yeah. Raven's lows are 2K, 2H, and 2D. So. Yeah, you're just gonna zombie that there. You saw though, because Raven has so much excitement that Erika has to zombie more hits of that orb. Oh,
Disjointed buttons, baby. That's a really good button. Although in fair, I don't really think Raven has a lot of bad ones actually, besides just startup.
Oh, but what are 5H?
That's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. It's a dust loop, gets the knockdown. Black beat, we take those. Ooh. Good comeback on that. Alright, Tabby's gonna be fighting on the back foot. No burst. Puts himself in the corner, but never mind. Gets clipped by the sweep. Ooh.
Oh, cool combos. Oh, but miss. He gets the JS.
That kill? Yeah, that kills. Ooh.
What, 3-2 now?
I really wanted to see that orb combo.
2-3.
That was a really cool extension that Raven can do when he's got high excitement, actually. You don't get to see it often, unfortunately. Let's see if Erika can make the adjustment.
I mean, Raven do have some bombos, like 1 or 2, but... Oh, doesn't... But
Yup.
that move has no landing recovery. You have to have a meaty out. Oh,
Immediately. Does not care. Just lets it rip.
off the landing
Oh.
recovery. And Erika just asleep at the wheel here?
It happens, you know. Sometimes you're just like, I'm just going to block, and then you get scooped.
You know what? I like that, though. Taking the trade there, I like that. Just stops Raven's momentum and is pretty safe of an option, I'd say.
With punish on the 2H last interaction as well. Ooh, that's going to hurt.
Yeah, another great trade. Now, important to know, because Raven has so much excitement here, Raven deals a lot more damage, so Tabby can reasonably end this much faster. Oh, tried to cancel early, got hit.
Yup, gotta hold that.
Yeah, I mean, Viking does avoid chip damage while in the zombie.
Avoids chip damage and gets meter. It's really handy tool when you're blocking, you know, grinder stuff. That's right, baby. We love to see it. Ooh, that was a really risky real glide.
Yeah, Erika, I think she wanted that as zombie, but ended up blocking, got the red as zombie. Ooh, there's the J2K just to adjust the landing timing, just to avoid, and the wake up super, but that's gonna get baited. Doesn't get punished though. Really hard for super to punish. Yeah, you always have to IB that last hit to really get a good punch.
I wish that was true, Oxygod.
Ooh, I like that. Goes into the stance immediately to bring. She brings herself closer to Viking on that.
Ooh.
There goes 75 meter right now. Oh, jumps into
Got
it.
jumping. Kills.
But,
Nice.
yeah, you know, jumping into orb and getting hit like that, actually not a bad idea, just because it's very hard for Raven to confirm in that situation, like we just saw. Tabby, she wasn't ready for it. Kind of lost out on the Texas generation.
Ooh.
It doesn't get punished. Good as zombie. Tried to low profile anti-air with the 2H.
Calls
And
it out.
Yep. Been calling out your jumping a few times. I mean, Raven gets a huge chunk of excitement too whenever you land one of those throws, so.
Oof.
Woo! Oh, not quite the right height there.
Gets her eventually. Yep.
I mean,
Once you get hard called out enough, you get spooked. Just going back
a
into
little
it.
bit of
alright.
time here, but yeah, Feral Tabby up a strong set. But I mean, we saw this in our last first to 5 between Xigbar and MC. It was 4-2, then came down to last game, last round, right? So.
I do love to see it. I am a big fan of Exer. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, that is the catch about J2K is Raven falls extremely quickly, so it can be really hard to actually hit with like a 6P or something on him.
Yeah, anything that can kind of safe jump is a little risky.
Yeah, your best option there is really just to throw out a disjointed hitbox into him as he's falling.
Or
Yeah,
blitz.
like that.
Let's work pretty well too.
Doesn't get punished, doesn't have to burn the meter.
Burst doesn't even want to deal with the pressure.
Yeah, I mean, fair point. Vikin's pressure is very scary. Feral Tabby working her way backwards into the corner, though.
Wow!
Going to get the reset. And Raven buttons hitting everywhere.
Raven just went straight into JS and hit biking out of that. That was wild. I think maybe his hurt box just like extended past it. Or above it, possibly. Ooh, throw reset. Throw scuff. Yep,
And
that's what I was
stab
talking
Raven.
about.
Oh, missed the Kyria to tell me to follow the combo. Yeah, that's
Profiles,
going to
but
get
the whiff recovery, yeah.
It was a good 2H, unfortunately, Raven burning the meter. Alright. I like that, just the 2H into Tatami. Just to kind of force Raven doing anything. Alright, wake up super here? No.
Let's go a bit early.
Oh, yeah, gonna have to burst that, otherwise that would have been enough to kill. And yet, the online Viking special, you gotta have a 4-frame button to punish that if you IB it.
Oh,
Ooh, I mean, Tabby, but Erika, stay alive.
Good old counter hit Tetsu Zansen. These are my skies. Please land.
Stop teching buttonsing at me.
Yup. Respectfully, tech air FD.
And
Yep.
that move has like 2 frames of landing recovery. You just have to have a button down.
What? Come on. No, it's fine.
Go look it up on Dustloop right now. I swear it's like 2 frames.
Hey, yeah, it's not a lot.
Oh, the wake up gold burst reaches. That's yeah. I mean, you see Erika there just like poking far enough out so that way she doesn't have to worry about Raven's super. The low overhead gets blocked that time.
Has to be careful because Tabby's got the well, I was gonna say had reversal meter on deck, but for all those Oki situations, so unless they were safe jumps.
There you
Bar
go.
slash, yup.
Throw out that disjointed hitbox when you see that J2K.
Not gonna get a combo off this, but gonna get Oki.
Tommy.
Another one. Why
Another
not?
one. Not going to be enough to kill here. Not with Raven's high guts.
But a good chunk of damage. It's at least the next hit situation.
Yeah, I mean, Viking gets good Ogizeme here. Oh, that's how
an
you
option.
get through that. That is an option. Not going to be enough to kill though because Raven doesn't have any excitement.
But a good chunk of damage because of the Hellfire.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh,
what's the
okay.
meter?
That was
Feral Tabby
wild.
wanted to end it here. I mean, she's on point.
How much invul was in that situation? Yup.
Yeah. Erika keeps it alive. 3-4.
That was a long ass period of invulnerability. Forward dash into gold burst.
Wanted invul. Didn't want to block.
Yeah. Hey, you know, if anyone can respect it, that's gonna be me. Resident. That's all.
What I've been seeing from Erika here too, just throwing out more of the Tetsu Zansens after the Kabaris, just to catch
Not
Tabby.
a terrible option, and kind of hard to navigate around. If you
mean,
air block it, it's +8.
I mean, Raven, of course, Feral Tabby, she's kind of locked into that
Ooh.
glide, so you try to glide when you see Kabari to whip punish shit and just run into Tetsu Zansen and explode.
Nice. It doesn't get a confirm. But it
Run.
does get the resend to throw. Yep. Viking dust loops. Wants the reset.
First
Gets
last-
that. Oof.
Oh, but Raven's too heavy. Oh, but that's a stun.
Yeah, you do not want to get hit by 6H. Oof. Doesn't get the full charge blitz for reduced burst, but it's okay. We'll take it. It's a
Starts
clean
sweeping
round.
both players. Yeah, and just holds the Azami. You bet eventually gets it.
This is a good amount of damage too.
Yeah, I mean, Azami leads to entirely too much damage, especially if you don't tech out of the combos. I noticed Erika not really going for the tech traps with Kabari either. I assume these two have played plenty, so definitely some amount of respect shown between the two players. Raven with all this excitement now, but no meter.
That was
Oh,
risky.
goes for the late burst, yeah. Good trade. Be a good chunk of damage. Doesn't actually have to block that.
Yep. Sus ran into Rokan, a great option to just get the fuck out.
Unfortunately, YRC, that's what kind of neutered her damage on it. One more meter to YRC with. Gets knocked down.
Yep.
Oh, jumps out. Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
yeah, I mean, just far enough out at the range where she can be jumping away and not get caught by the anti-air version. Oh, but going for too many of these lows here. Last and the overhead. All right, Tabby, she's back up on set point here.
With the burst advantage too. That's gonna be a dangerous situation to be put in.
Yeah, I mean, definitely gonna have to be looking for that burst.
Unless that happens.
Yeah,
If that happens, it's very much her advantage.
And gets the knockdown from it
Ugh.
with the JD. Went forward to JD loops. That's why we call it dust loops.
Go for the frame trap. Yeah, just
And
burst. I
there's
don't
the
want to deal
burst,
with
yeah.
that. Ooh, good use of the scratch.
I mean, scratch.
Oh!
Yeah, but gliding at biking from full screen like that with just no high-low
Nice.
represented, not great. So what is this? 4-4
Second
again?
verse, same as the first. Let's go, Erika. With the comeback. I'm sorry, Jimmy. I didn't mean to swear. I don't mean to cuss at you.
I do, but I'm not gonna.
Not yet. That's behind closed doors. Nice. Gets leg. Gets a 2K confirm.
All right, last game between the players. Oh, the slowdown made the 2H whiff.
Nice spacing on the anti-air throw. Yeah, very much. Ooh.
Yeah, again, there's no landing recovery on that. You just have to have a button out in it already.
The worst part was Tabby was ready to punish, but didn't choose a button that was like far-reaching enough in that spacing. Oh, trying to bait the burst.
Lows over and over.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I mean all those active frames gonna catch Raven out of his forefront. Tabby taking a lot of damage here.
Got an air
And
FD.
there it is. Yeah, wait for the last game to start getting out the air resets. Erika going to go set point here.
Gotta make sure you're awake. Listen, you gotta make sure I'm awake by air throwing me with your command grab. I'm gonna make sure you're awake with these not command grabs, but you know.
Yeah, Xigbar, yeah.
Yeah, a good scoop on all the same.
I mean, I love to see that she's waiting until the last game. Here. There it is, and immediately baits the gold burst. Wasn't
Nice
I think Tabby, maybe she wasn't quite trusting herself to get the punishes there because having so many issues, but gets a burst out of Erika now.
Ooh.
Chases down the dash. Oh, but that's gonna get punished, yeah.
Good delay air tech to not get air thrown after the tech.
I like these confirms.
Scoop. Ooh.
Oh, doesn't actually go and gets punished for it. Alright, takes Tabby's burst.
Yep, that's gonna be a product of
Oh, but it's so hard.
air zombie follow-ups not actually having any invuln. They're just really fast.
Alright, not gonna get anything from that because it wasn't counter hit. Big 6H swing.
Nice.
Alright, Erika in a great spot. Doesn't catch that. We're gonna go to last round here. I think this should be enough to kill, maybe? Not no.
Ooh.
Yes? I
None
don't
of us
know.
knew. It's hard to say.
I think if there was zero excitement, that would not have killed, but because there's the JD!
Telling you, hard to confirm. You gotta be ready for it.
Oh, tries to catch the
Oh, doesn't get
Alright,
the
last
rope on
game,
for
last
knockdown.
round. But Erika playing with the burst here. Tabby doesn't have anything. She's probably not going to get one back.
5H,
Oh, but the
with a
5H,
button.
so good. Yeah, baits the zombie fall up, forces the meter burn.
Goes for the empty low. Has to be careful.
Tabby's gonna
Tabby
get her
does
burst
have,
back here.
yeah.
Yeah, just dead angles out of the situation.
Ooh.
Oh, but the glide, yeah, gets
Not a
easy.
true meaty.
Alright, yeah, immediately burst. Doesn't want to give Tabby any chance to get any sort of momentum here.
There it
5H,
is.
so good. The armpit stank box.
It's
Catches
ridiculous.
the 2H.
Gonna try to throw. Yeah, I would also dead angle out. I don't want to deal with it. Oh, yup.
Oh, Suzerain, but confirmed too early. And Erika gonna have one more chance. Guess for
guess
Dan, gets caught. Feral Tabby wins it with pixels with a run back.
Oh, down to the
What a
wire.
good set. Erika looking so strong there, but just got knocked down just one time and just couldn't quite bring back it back from there. But great set between both players. Just love to see another last game, last round.
Good job on Tabitha just going for the air glides. You know, stay guessing. Risky situation all around. The one correct Azami, and any air normal that wasn't low enough attack priority to safe jump would have killed.
Yeah, so shout out to both of our
terrifying.
players. Special shout outs also, by the way, Feral Tabby. She does stream excerpts, so go check her out on her Twitch channel. I think she was watching the stream earlier, so I'll let her post her Twitch channel there if she wants to. I think it's TabbithaRedgrave. So go check her out. But next up, we got our next first to 5 coming here. I mean, I'm really happy that every single one of these games has gone to last game, last round here, because we're keeping here on schedule. But we got R squared versus There Goes My Sanity, and I think we got R squared coming here to say some words. So R squared, yeah, you wanted to say something, buddy?
Hi. Yeah. Just wanted to come in here and talk about how much I love Guilty Gear and how much I appreciated everybody here for getting this event together.
All right. Well, that was entirely more wholesome than I expected.
Yeah. I mean, Drifter Dane. Shout outs to him for kind of coming into the Columbus fighting game community Discord and making me aware of NKO and giving me the chance to play a character that I absolutely love and have always wanted to learn. So, yeah,
you've been a ride or die for a while now. I remember you telling us
for sure.
When you started, you were kind of fussing about thinking she's too hard, and then you just stuck with it and were happier for it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like I kind of held off on playing Exert for the longest time just because because my background is NetherRealm games. I played a lot of Mortal Kombat.
I would not have guessed that, by the way. I would not have guessed that from you.
Yeah, I played a lot of Mortal Kombat 9. That was like the first game that I got like really good at. And then I kind of held back on fighting games for a while, but like Guilty Gear was always one of those things where I always looked at it. I thought it was badass, and you know, Ino was always the character that I looked at because I thought that she was like one of the coolest like character designs I had ever seen.
I know, she's kind of fucking sick, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to give a shout out to you know, Amma, Julie, and Drifter Dane for kind of making me aware of all this, and you know, Amma and Julie for obviously starting all of this. And big shout outs to Oxy for fucking streaming all of this. It's super awesome, you know. I'm super excited to be here. I'm super glad to you know, show off this character that I absolutely love.
All right, we used our one F-bomb, so we can't use any more.
Hang on, this is PG-13, but we have unlimited fuck words, okay?
Let's go!
All right, well, let's get this started. We're going to have R² versus ThereGoesMySanity. Battle of the mix-ups. R², I'm going to boot you out of this call here.
Sounds good, man.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Luck and good games to the both of these. Yeah, you good there, bud?
Best song in the game played.
You good there, bud?
Lime Green Ramathol versus Lime Green Eno.
I didn't even notice that, actually. That's a really cool coincidence.
Yeah, both these players play this green color here, so got the color matching going. I've noticed Sanity, they've really been going in too on grinding. I've been playing them against them a lot lately, so.
I mean, there's more reason to do so now than ever, right? We got a bunch of good players, and if you want to go far in bracket, you're gonna fight some demons. Ooh, get some reset.
Overhead reset.
Gotta
Look at all,
stay
I thought Ramathol didn't do damage. Why is Eno's bar all
Who
red?
Who says that? Who says that? I need to talk to whoever told you that. That's what a
Well,
fucking
the air throw gets out, matching JH, and mashes it out. Baiting
Oh,
burst.
goes to the
Yes,
face.
baits the burst.
Doesn't get the kill though.
Yeah, that's scary. Yeah, those notes going to cover that. Sandy gets himself in the corner. This is scary. This Eno can still win from this. Don't.
She does a lot of damage.
She does
The
a lot of
burst?
damage and
Nope.
doesn't. Yeah, baits the burst. Doesn't give it to Sandy. Doesn't take his turn back.
Both these characters will mix your crap in if you give them a chance. Yep. Nice.
Yeah, immediately calls out that the low.
Really
Ram
active.
string, so I'm not going to try and say like I know
Yeah,
what they
same.
are.
I know a few key things, but not the Rekka strings themselves. Oh,
Oh, Dodo whiffs, gets caught by the overhead, doesn't get confirmed off it. Bonk.
yeah.
That is a knowledge check. You can match there.
Yeah, you have to IB the second hit of the Rekka, and then you can backdash or mash the
Ooh.
overhead. But then, of course, Ramathal just do the low to smack you for mashing, so.
Yep. Speaking of mashing, what a 4P to catch, redashing in. A very good option, actually. Yeah.
All right, Sandy represents the burst this round. Doesn't want to repeat it the last round where they get a huge life lead and then lose the momentum. Using that JP air to keep Eno away. Blocks the overhead and the air throw. Yeah, Sandy's been working on their air throws, I've noticed. Not allowed to IAD at them anymore. Yeah, just going around, just mashing this JP in the air just to try to just smack Eno one time. It gets knocked down for it. This is scary. Eno time. Oh, tries to tech and throw. And they explode. Just mashes out the super.
Listen, a reglide's great and all, but your hurt box kind of low to the ground there, fam. Gonna get clipped by any wake up button that goes that low, which is kind of why, like, it's not really always the best for using a 6P versus Eno, your traditional anti-air.
Yeah.
Kind of her reglide's really fast and can usually stuff you. So you kind of just want to use her jab, is more often than not for certain characters.
Yeah, Soul in the old game, Soul with his 3-frame standing kick was just so good versus Eno. But of course, now that it's been slowed down, it's a little bit more of a fair one. Oh, gets hit by the
Nice
nope, but
confirm.
there's only one hit. Sanity wasn't ready to enter the scramble, though. Gets caught in the head. This match has gone long enough. Birthday Train has ended and restarted again. I'm actually impressed.
Fortunately for Ram also, she's not one of those characters that can just run at Eno and go underneath HCL.
Yeah, I mean,
the big horizontal, that move.
Yeah, using JH just to try to like control the space. Not actually playing with the JS sword. And you see like Ramethal having issue here of just trying to set the sword, but has so many ways just to kill the sword and not have to worry about it. There's a good burst. Setting the other sword into the JH.
JH counter hit HCL.
R squared takes the first blood. I mean, yeah, both these players have been playing in TXT since back when we were NKO, back when both these players kind of newbies really leveled up a lot from there, so.
Unwanted stress on the defender side.
There's the overhead. Oh, it doesn't make the...
That JD is so cheap, man. You block the JH and you cannot fuzzy block like you would for most mix-up characters. It's either you
react. This 14 frame or whatever overhead.
It shields out.
There it is. Yep. Has to jump away though. Just you have to cancel the JD, otherwise it is unsafe. So.
Oof, misses it just barely, but gets most of the confirm, which is a fat ton of damage.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing Sanity here. Struggling to get some neutral games started. Oh, gets the overhead. Gonna get what they need. I mean, Sanity definitely just kind of struggling to get their momentum started, but once they do,
nice.
Good blocking from R squared. Yeah, Sanity has to
surprised,
give up.
Yeah, actually, I mean, if you block the overhead, she's plus, and she blitzed it. So I'm not blitzed it. She FD'd it, so she was like super plus. Could maybe tried to keep her on the ground by swinging, trying to bait the burst here.
Yeah, good. Not bursting. Just knock me down.
That's
there's the burst. Well, kind of a Cali burst here. I mean, you got a pixel of life, but I mean, Ino's definitely a character that can run it. Especially there. Yeah, just burst back. All right, you'll get my burst. Yeah.
Good sword placement.
Bonk.
Normally, swords getting kind of hit from the notes or HCL, but if the sword's right on top of her when she's summoning note, it doesn't hit her.
That's 2S or 2H, whichever one that is her round start.
Coast
Catches
to coast.
Ino being aggro.
Gonna build a lot of burst in your back for though. Command grab reset. I got scooped.
I mean, Sanity loves that. Sanity loves going for that reset.
It's really hard to do. Like you have to be either mashing or jumping, and doing that usually will get you clipped usually. Oof. Gonna burst this? No, holding on to it.
Yeah, baiting the burst there too. So good awareness to hold on.
Gotta burst. Oh my god.
That is not really easily burstable. That J8D. So. Gets the corner now. Oh, drops the combo and Sanity making it 1-1.
Route's kind of hard, to be fair.
Yeah.
1-1. Nice tied up from Sanity's adjustments. Let's see if R squared can do the same. Let's see if we can get a three game special for last game's 4-4 moments.
If we got last game, last round, all that tells me is that we had some really good fight cards, right?
Yeah, that was a really dangerous burst.
What an air throw.
Bursting when he's going to go for JH.
I mean, yeah, sometimes you just got to burst, and like if throws your burst, it's just like, yeah, okay.
It'd be that way. This is the ID.
Yeah, it gets punished for it. It gets bonked on the head.
Yeah, it doesn't get the full screen corner, though.
Yeah, too far out to get the full knockdown.
Nice. Good block on that JD though. Yep, there it is again. I don't want to hold this. Please stop.
I mean, you got to represent explode sometimes, right? Just to make your opponent respect your wake up options a little bit more. It's not the best reversal super, but it gets the job done. Great. This comes down. Oh, crushed.
Hasn't done a VCL for most of these games actually.
I mean, Sandy not really giving R squared the opportunity either. Always has the.
You got knowledge checked again.
Yep. Be that way.
I mean. Block the low, jumps away though.
Nice though.
Yeah. Sandy's starting to make the comeback here, but R squared making the adjustments on defense. Oh, bad burst. Gets punished for it. Oh, but doesn't.
Sandy's just getting mixed.
I mean, just getting knocked to the corner and the VCL to the cross up. There's the JS though. Yeah, Sandy's starting to play with JS a little bit more. Yeah, don't burst this. What did I just tell you?
Yeah. You shouldn't mash after 4P mash unless you're damn sure you're gonna be right. Reset. Oh no.
Reset.
Black boots too.
But we take those.
Can you kill off
enough to kill with trance? Yeah. Podancy and a 4P mash.
It might not be enough. It's not enough.
Quite. All right, it's time to Sage Jam. Wake up super. Hellfire. Oh,
It's jumping.
Stands up. Yeah, Fuzzy jumped into the HCL.
Yeah, I mean, R Squared had all the meter in the world to use that as greedily as he wanted for an attempt at making, ram block and deal with her mix. Cool. Keeping the corner space with JS, yeah, I like it. Yes.
Note OP into the low.
Nice.
Knockdown.
Meaty
Gets
VCL.
hit by the VCL. Yeah, wasn't blocking. Oh, I like
Right.
Sandy has changed that they're using this JS a lot more just to beat R Squared going air to air. It's really hard to deal with Ramlethal Sword JS in the air.
Yeah, JS Far Slash with Sword, they're both really strong normals. So you see a lot of Ram players would like to go for set one sword, keep the other in case they need to control that neutral space really well.
All right.
Yeah, spend the cash. Why not? You want to make sure you win here, don't you? You don't want to lament your choices if you don't get the kill.
Yeah, immediately early burst into the air throw. I mean,
do
early
not-
bursting Ramlethal definitely kind of often repeated. If you see Ramlethal on the screen, early bursting not a bad idea because her combos are a lot of hits. So you definitely build a lot of burst.
Yeah, we're already halfway there.
There's the JS really, just paying off constantly here. Because I mean, kind of has to go to the air. Oh, that's how you deal with the air blitz? That's how you feel?
That's how you deal with that JS, apparently.
Let him know. Now you don't
Side
got meter though,
switch.
so let's see you do it
Side
again.
swap. Gonna use the mirror to kill, or just gonna go for safe set play? What are you doing?
Well, going to go for the super, so
Do
that
not
way R-Square can't
cannot
burst.
Yeah, cannot burst this no matter what. Ooh. Good on Sanity for the confirm too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've actually seen that Ramlethal super use a combo like that. It's usually Throwdown, so...
I think it's because you can do 4P mesh, right, to add an extra Guts Crush.
Yeah.
Counter hit, stroke. Where did I just looked back at Sanity's health and it's all gone? What happened?
Does a lot of damage.
I was just watching the game, bro. Baiting burst.
Yeah, baiting burst, but Sandy, R-Square not giving to him.
Did you
R-Square-
swing?
It's pulse on block anyway, yeah. I mean, R-Square knows they have a big enough life lead here. They really didn't need to burst that, so good awareness. Just yeah. Just do your 54 Ps, and we'll go ahead and
Next round, cool.
yeah,
Yeah, that combo's hard. That far distance.
definitely a hard combo, especially on lights. Yeah, it goes for the burst on the .0, which is the safe burst point. Ooh, good for JH and got smacked by a big counter hit.
Resets again. Yep.
Yep. I mean, Sandy getting a lot of mileage and not finishing off these Ramlethal combos at this point, just going for a reset. Hard combos. Into the low.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah,
burst.
yeah, didn't.
Oh.
That might have been a misinput, but had the meter. Fortunately, that's all of your meter.
Yeah. And now that R Squared has all the meter, that could have been
Like the
really
first,
bad.
yeah, I mean, and the dive gets punished.
Oh,
Sandy
no.
gonna go up 3-1. Yeah, I mean, good on R Squared. R Squared has not been representing the tech dive. That was like more of a calculated. I haven't done this in a while. Let's try it out.
It's one of those things where it's like this is not a bad option. It's just bad if used poorly, and it's easy to use poorly.
The overhead. Oh, doesn't get the burst.
Nice. Can you keep her locked down with that note?
Yeah, both players just kind of backing off, trying not to get clipped in the air like that.
Empty low. Yep.
Get a little bit of damage here. Yeah, I mean, you can see
Again. Gonna do
You
it
know-
again?
not a lot of damage off the empty lows, but getting the corner positioning in, it adds up.
It enforces your will, and more importantly.
Yeah. Oh, try to air throw, got caught. Yeah, again, these JS is just doing so much work for Sanity right now.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, that's the hard part. You can't just preemptively block Ram. You have to especially react to the overheads she does. Easier said than done, of course, but
Oh,
once
the
you
low
start
crush
throwing
on the
that,
5H. I haven't really seen R-Square go for those 5Hs. I wonder if it's something they could be going for. Oh, 4P, but that's going to do a lot of proration.
Oh.
Yeah, not going to get a kill. And
oh no!
wanted to OTG with that, maybe? And the wake up, it's got a really fast wake up speed is the problem, so.
It might have just been trying to time a meaty overhead option that, because it has a lot of. I think each hit is an overhead, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's very hard to actually block all of it.
Oh, JH. Gonna burst
yeah.
this. All right, we're
Not
braiding.
here, yeah.
Too high
Oh,
up to get the last hit.
Yeah, got a little bit greedy braiding the burst. Just kept on 4Ping one too many times. This is the meter going for the blitz.
Nice. Not a terrible idea to get hit in the air by like that if she isn't ready for it. Very difficult to confirm.
The knockdown. Ooh, the 6S catches Remothal Crusher. Oh,
Yeah,
it does. Looked like that might have been a safe jump, but no, went for the low instead.
I mean, it works out. Arskber's just gotta breathe on Sandy, like
And
that.
there, yeah, caught with the trying to jump out, get caught by the.
Consistently, but not always. Because
Remothal definitely a character that likes to get into the air.
Yeah.
It's like we've seen like Sandy getting so much mileage out of risky gold burst. But Sandy getting so much mileage out of like these JSs and such. So definitely trying to get to the air here for JH. And R-Squared starting to make the adjustment here. Oh, it doesn't. I keep thinking like these are going to be safe jumps.
I mean, you're probably thinking like until you're used to
Yeah.
someone constantly wake up reversing, like, oh, they don't have a DP, I don't have to safe jump. And you're not entirely wrong, but if they have meter, you might want to
have a
save jump.
DP.
Yeah. It's a very expensive DP, but it's just
low.
as expensive
Lock
as
the
a DP.
overhead.
Ooh, great choice.
Yeah, goes for the stroke to get under that pressure.
Yeah.
Oh no, but made note go up to try to punish Sandy jumping. Sandy stayed on the ground. Good sword placement there.
Yeah.
BCL might have sniped, but R-Squared wasn't looking for it.
I mean, it's really, I don't know exactly how this matchup goes. Besides, trying to lock down Ram so she doesn't have to play neutral.
I mean,
But
yeah.
but in terms of neutral, I'm very interested to see like what other players of these characters think. Because you see like what these two interact, and it's like, man, I'm not sure exactly what they want to do to each other in neutral. Sandy's got a decent idea with JH mix, but
Yeah, I think we saw Sandy. Sandy was definitely trying to do a lot more sword sets early on, and R-Squared was
Nice!
not
Called
with it.
him
Yeah,
out.
there we go. Yeah, you can only do that so much, right?
it do
we
be
saw-
expensive.
We saw that early on. Sandy was just trying to do sword sets, and R-Squared not letting him get away with it. Now Sandy's kind of made the adjustment, and only really has the swords out on Oki. All
What a
right,
gold
yeah,
burst! Very good gold burst.
Yeah, delayed the burst there, so that way didn't got it on the redash. RC's to confirm.
Gonna go for a reset.
Gonna have to if he wants to kill. Gets caught with the
This
low. RC's
might do it. Oh!
Burst immediately gets punished for it.
I wasn't even ready for that. Swords is a good point to burst unless she has meter. I mean, that goes without saying. Everyone who has meter can potentially put your
Burst
burst
point.
Yeah.
Right. 4-2
I think-
again.
I actually don't know if Daro hitting is a good burst point. I think if you do it early, but
Yeah, you have to immediately burst as soon as they're doing Dado. Like you burst as they're coming in with it.
yeah, but I think like if they bait your burst with Daro, they essentially just give up the combo. I'm not sure on that though. I'm not a Ram expert. Don't quote me.
So the wake up blitz on Eno. Oh, but the wake up throw attempt gets a 6H. That's still a great start for Eno.
Yeah, it's a really good button too.
I hate it. And an air throw. Air throws him out of the corner though.
That was actually that was not an Eno air throw. It was a I'm going to air throw you air throw.
That was. We'll give you credit for that air throw, R-Squared. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
yeah. Remember, kids, you don't have to respect Eno's IED air throw. The hover air throws, don't respect them. They don't deserve it.
Yeah, keep doing it.
If they do a neutral jump, then they got your ass.
The tech trap with the close slash. Drops the combo, but it's Blackbeat. We take those. Yeah, it goes to the burst on the 5D. That's
Oh.
a safe bar, but the sword, you gotta be ready for it.
Fast one too. Really good job of making sure she stays down on the ground or just blocks something in general.
This is currently 2-4 right now, so Sanity's on set point if I remember right.
That is the case. Up to R-Square to make the
No,
difference.
but doesn't punish it. You gotta be ready if you block that Dodo. It's the end of Ramothal's turn. She can't do anything after it. You IB it, she's -6, so definitely take your
Yep.
turn.
Normal block, it's your turn, but she can block usually. IB is a guaranteed punish. Depends on spacing though.
Yeah, it depends on your character and spacing.
Nice.
There's
Yup.
the reset, yeah.
This, if he gets the super out fast enough, might kill.
I think it's gonna kill. Gonna have to burst now if he wants to burst, and doesn't bait it. I thought he was.
What
The
a
4P
4P mash!
Just respects the JD. Into
Nice
its mode,
use. Yeah, that's
and
gonna
that
do
should
it.
be it.
Good combo routing on the 4P too. Like that's a tricky confirm. Well, I think it's a tricky confirm. I don't know Ram though, so if anyone knows better, let me know.
All
I'm gonna
right.
give it to our split though. That's good knowledge check.
Yeah, 5. What was that? 5-2. Great showing from both players. I mean, good adaptation from both of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
We'll have to see
so
it.
I think right now our next match we got Akai versus Cade up here next. I think we're gonna take a quick bio break. So if you guys need to get up and stretch,
I'm sorry,
Um,
Lopez. I don't know Ram. It's true.
up.
Resident Ram knower.
yeah, let's do a quick we'll just do a quick few-minute break here while we get up, stretch, do whatever we need, do whatever you need to do.
Get your drinks, get your food.
Thanks, Jam Kisuke.
That's the life energy keeping you in check.
Oh,
Keep him humble.
oh wait, that's not what I wanted to do.
They all moved to general chat. What's going on? I'm scared.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Sorry about that. We just needed to take a quick break, go stretch, take care of some things, and get more liquid to hydrate with. So make sure you staying hydrated out there. You're stretching them hands. But up now, we're gonna have Akai and Cade. So both of y'all, are y'all gonna talk shit, or are y'all? Just All right, do whatever you want.
Representing the toxic.
Why are we here? We're not even from the Midwest.
Wow, the secret is let out just like
Oh
that.
my god, it's been a year in the making. I'm so sorry. You had to find out this way.
You're just gonna expose yourself like that?
Shit.
Sorry, we're spies sent from the south.
Ooh. Yeah, we don't have any online events, so we came to ruin yours.
Ruin. I mean, we did have Jam Grand Finals at one time, so yeah, you
That
did a
was
pretty good job of that.
fun. That was the most fun I've ever had.
That's sad.
Anyways, all I want to say is I've been playing video games with Jimmy for like 15 years,
Yeah.
and I would not have joined this Discord without him. I probably would not be playing Guilty Gear without him.
No.
I'm sorry that I play Leo. I know you hate it.
And
But
Hey
I have
and
to-
Slayer.
I don't play Heyoon
I saw you on him once.
Yet.
Yeah.
once. Yeah. Love you, moi. Love all of you.
Aw.
Thank you for all of these amazing events, Amadeus. Thank you for all the fun matches, Rudy. Thank you for the stream, Soxy.
What the fuck?
And now I leave. Bye.
That was so wholesome. God damn.
Gotta
I
make
can't,
up for it.
I can't follow that up. I'm just gonna leave. Everything that Cade said, though, for sure.
fair. That's fair.
All right. Well, we know we're going to see some violence between the two of you because this
That's
is
the funny part is it was really wholesome from Cade and Akai, but like once again, games can be like, I want to break your neck open.
Yeah.
versus Jam. So I mean, this is going to be some violence. So get ready whenever y'all are started. We got a first to 5 here between Akai and Cade. Best friends forever and ready to murder each other. So
Let's get into it.
now
Yeah.
this is one of Jam's, I'll say one of her core matchups. Definitely people think of Jam a big rushdown gorilla. Well, Leo's still the silverback out here. So Jam definitely has to play this matchup slow and with a lot of poking, a lot of far slashing, and a lot of safe jumping, while Leo can definitely play a little bit more risky, a little bit more fast and loose, because his damage output is high.
I think it's to do what he wants, yeah.
I mean, Leo can definitely harass with the S booms, definitely throw out the 5H and the 2S to keep Jam just honest, but gonna be a good set doing him. Cade representing the vanilla, Kai on his Diet Coca-Cola Jam. Oh, and immediate, what a good confirm there off the... Alright, gets the parry, oh, but doesn't do the follow-up, gets crossed up. Alright, yeah, Akai just trying to get something out and get started. Oh, a bad burst.
I mean, it's something to say. It's very hard to actually, like, for Jam especially, to run the game plan she wants. Flash kick being so ever present.
Yeah, you can't do Jam things on Leo. You kind of have to do more slow-paced Street Fighter things and give up a lot more pressure. Like, you can't rebuy it.
Like, the main thing with Leo, with Cade on Leo, is that he knows Jimmy can bait flash kick, so he's not just letting it loose 100%, right?
Both these players have fought each other a lot, so we're going to see some player matchup here.
But like, you know, if you didn't know, if a
Wow.
Leo doesn't know you as a Jam, he might just be like, I'm just gonna let flash kick loose every chance I get, and it's your problem, not mine.
Yeah, bait it, deal with it.
Especially if he doesn't have what a kill.
Yeah, first blood there on the bow.
You do got those. That's right. Jimmy kind of good at getting the bombos with Jam. Not gonna lie.
I also representing a lot of 5K stagger, which I mean, gonna keep Leo from mashing out, but like we said, like can just kind of throw out a flash kick there because you're just making him hold down back.
Cade's gone. I think it's a habit Cade has generated in like the. You know when you're starting off as a player and you're like, I'm gonna just DP whenever the fuck I want, and then people keep killing you for it.
You start forgetting to DP.
Yeah, and like you tune it back a bit because you're like, I'm getting a big wow.
DP, yeah, DP's the throw attempt, and punishes the wake up DP. The guy doesn't want to block, wants to end this round as fast as possible can, and that's not what you want to see is getting hit by Hellfire. Oh, but Cade doesn't do the lightweight combo. I think I can't condone this Jam play. Do I need to log out of the brain cell for you, Akai?
Oh my goodness.
All right, let's see. Round start. Yeah, round start backdash. I like that both these players have played the round start enough where Akai knows that far slash beats a lot of Leo's options round start. So Cade will throw out the 2Ds and such. Big counter hit.
Nice. Goes for the fake safe jump. Oh. That was a risky burst, actually. Jimmy Akai could have gone that into a knockdown.
Yeah, the shimmy, though, to bait the wake-up throw and punishes with the backturn dust. It's going to be enough to stun. Oh, goes for the full charge blitz there. Kai doesn't mash out. Cade taking a round here, kind of in a very Leo-dominant fashion of just...
He is down some burst meter and some change, to be fair, though. But he's probably going to get back at the end of this round.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a whole nother round to worry about. Oh, low crushes the 2D Abari. Really hard to Abari with 2D against Leo because of that. RCs make that safe. Bonk! Baiting burst and goes for tech buttons. Cade ready for it. Gonna knock down and the back turn punch. Oh, doesn't ready for the Yeah, and Cade just stopping that momentum right in its tracks, not letting it get anything started. Real quick answer, 1-1. I mean, that's how this matchup is gonna go. Is either.
Yeah, I am particularly whenever I fight Cade and I have like one hit of health, I just do not go for any rebuy attempts because he.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a flash kick. That's when he feels like empowered to do so for sure. He's very good at not just like forgetting about it, just like preferring to be safer, which you know you respect because the threat of it being there is more scary than him actually doing it all the time, right?
There's a good pass through. Drops the combo, unfortunately, doesn't get much off that throw. Yeah, it has to go for split kicks after that 6H. After 6H and after 2D, Leo can always just let a flash kick rip loose, and if Jam tries to rebuy at all, she'll get smacked for it. So kind of have to represent 6H split kicks there. Oh, the 6B wrong way. The 6B not great. Gets the dash 5K though, gonna slap Jam. Yeah, Kai puts himself in the corner, gets hit by the overhead. Good burst though. Waits to burst on the safe part. Oh, got caught by the JD. Gonna get a knockdown from that. Recard up. That is one way to deal with flash kick, but burned a lot of meter. Doesn't safe jump afterwards. Yeah, Cade goes for the burst.
Can't blame him.
Yeah, there's those far slashes. Really good 2D though to answer the far slash. Oh, but messed up the Oki. Not quite enough to kill. Now both players just playing kind of boneless here. No meter. All right, what are you gonna do? Get whiff punished with the 2K. And the rebuy didn't IB the Einsrecka and just didn't get the frames to mash.
It's harder than it feels like it should be, to be honest.
There's the backdash though. That's what you want to do. Yeah, there's the 4-6 PK. Love to see those ad hoc confirmed. Yeah, get the max region. At this point, I want to see Akai doing a lot more safe jumps. Like, you have the card, so just use the card to get a safe jump with it. Alright, yeah, just escape. He's giving you the opportunity to leave. Oh, and the sweep actually reaches behind. Oh, but runs into the... That's unfortunate. You gotta have those safe jumps down, because otherwise those safe flash kicks are so good. Good burst. Alright, Akai's trying to show off the multi-parry. Not a hitbox player, though. At least I don't think so.
No. I can't confirm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Akai is one of the 2 stick-based jam players. Oh, that's it, rip! Finally lets the gun out! Not gonna be enough to kill, though. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Gets the 4-6 PK. Gonna have enough, yes.
I'm telling you, the bombos, they're on deck.
I did not think... Usually it's hard to get the PK on the 7th hit, so did not think it was gonna work. I thought it might have been a little bit too long.
He's got the bombos! Come on, Alma.
Yeah, you got bombos. And goes to the throw onto the first Rekka. Good 2D, yeah, and I like 2D into going for the dash fireball.
I'm still stunned he went for that throw onto that Rekka, to be honest. That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, jam player things. Oh, yeah, doesn't burst it. Smart, because there wasn't really an opportunity to burst that. And thank you, Aetherbeat, for the raid. We out here playing Guilty Gear on this Thursday night. Everyone go check out Aetherbeat. Can we get a shout outs for Aether Beat? I don't know how to do that. Alright, well, Cade getting a knockdown here. Getting those dash and the fireballs, getting all up on top of Akai. Akai finding their way out. What are they going to do here? Charge up. Oh, and the air dash is in. Alright, just going to have to get counter hit. That's not what you want to do against that. You're not Slayer with your J2K. Ooh,
Jam
good
can dream.
But the tech buttons wasn't ready for it. Gotta be ready for those tech buttons. Charging Gekirin again, and yeah, has the 50 meters, so you know, just let it rip. And not the button you want to trade with.
Has been getting a lot of good, a surprising amount of tech buttons away with even with Cade even in back turn stance. Like I would like to see him call out with like a back turn punch to anti-air that and get a big nice counter hit for him.
You're definitely seeing like Cade. They've been playing a lot against each other too, because you've seen Cade just slightly adjust his timings and his pressure just to punish Akai for going for IB into parry, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's good to see that. Oh, and trying to punish that. I mean, that's not a lot of damage, and the tech and jumps into the tech buttons and gets thrown for it. Yeah, had to be ready to RC that. Bait the burst. That first slash is so good in against back turn stance though, because of that reason. Gonna get a knockdown here. Bombo into bow. Don't door in it. And the clean hit closes it out. Yeah, needed that clean hit. Right in the crotch. Leo's not having kids anymore.
He doesn't need it.
Yeah.
We don't want more of him.
Anyway. Yeah, I mean, Leo's counters there pretty whatever in this matchup, just because Jam's never really in a range or doing something committed enough to get killed by the 2H. Rebuys though with the 2S. Mashes on the hit though. Yeah, you can't really always rebuy like that against Leo. His 5H is so good at catching Jam out. And there's the flash kick, lets it rip after the 2D. Should be enough to kill here. He definitely has the meter for this. Oh, goes through the burst super.
Can't be enough.
I mean, why leave it up to his chance on a whipped bow, right? If you got it, spend
If
it.
it kills your opponent, it is not a bad choice.
Yeah.
That's fair, yeah.
2-2, even set between the players. Cade taking a little bit of time to take a break.
Yeah.
In general, bow is, if you get the clean hit, it's still more damage even than the burst super, but the burst you don't have to worry about, you know, whipping and dying. So. Oh, gets hit in the air. That's not what you want. That's the worst situation. You can block that in the air, but you have to FD it. And the space 5D, yeah, I wouldn't burst this round. This is the Leo round.
It happens to the best of us, right?
Yeah, dead angles to try to get something started here. Oh, shimmies, but doesn't get anything off of it. All right, going into the next round with the burst though.
Probably going to want to use it sooner than later, especially.
Yeah, I mean, Leo's a character, like, I would have bursted that immediately as soon as I saw the 2D. Oh, goes for the parry. Yeah, spends the burst on the safe burst point here. Has all this meter. Yeah, good burst there from Cade. Burst on the card use, so that way gets rid of that max region. Doesn't have to worry about it anymore. Wake Up throws out of back turn stance. Brave. Getting a Wake Up flash kick. Cade not giving it to him. Down. Oh, didn't get the micro dash. Couldn't finish the combo there. Unfortunate. Oh, doesn't have the meter for it. Yeah, good punish with the far slash red RC, but doesn't quite enough have the range to kill. Bonk. I don't think this is going to be enough to kill. Yeah, Kai's going to have his burst back now, and oh, gets swept. Oh, no. Yeah, Leo's 2D definitely a button where your other buttons, so
yeah,
a good button to throw out still.
Well designed with its intentions, unfortunately, for us dealing with Leo.
Ooh, good 2S though. trying to back off here some. Trying to just make the space. Oh, but just dashes into the backturn stance. That's not a great idea. And these trades working out for Cade. Has to burst. Backturn stance right now. Yeah, Jam can definitely fight Leo while Leo's in backturn stance, but oh yeah, has to RC that, make a save. Good backdash though, gets out of the 5k pressure. Too bad. What a good button. That's a trade. Oh, could have gotten the combo off of that. Didn't trust the wall bounce though. And yeah, really hard to go for those Karagekis on characters like Leo because they can just, anytime you're doing the Kushu anyway, he can just flash kick anyway. He doesn't have to care. And goes for the backturn punch to blow up the blitz, but going for backturn kick that whole time, just, hey, 50-50 actually.
Yeah, I mean, that's a rough one. I feel that in my heart. We've all been there.
I mean, it's a 50-50. You make the guess. Oh, doesn't go for tech buttons that time, actually. Cade trying to call him out on the tech buttons. Akai not giving it to him. Punishes him for it, actually, pretty heavily.
Probably why you see him every now and then not go for it. Very much a player thing.
I mean, definitely.
It is from experience. It is kind of hard to condition Akai. He's kind of, well, sometimes just does what he wants to do. Not a bad one.
Wasn't in Hellfire, so like, I think if Leo was in Hellfire, Jam would be dead right now.
I wouldn't be surprised yet.
Alright, gonna burn the meter. Not quite enough to kill. Has a gun though. Oh, Jam too heavy plate. Doesn't get punished on the 2D. And I got a hit. I'm not gonna lie, I got hit.
I don't
that flash kick came out of nowhere.
Yeah, really? I mean, maybe just a knowledge situation of understanding that, like, it wasn't going to be a knockdown.
Yeah, and good on Cade to be charging the flash kick too, right? Like, had to...
definitely risk it. Could you imagine if he teched FD blocked?
I mean, Akai hasn't been representing it, so...
Yeah, what? Yeah.
Alright, 2-4, but we've been in this situation a lot tonight.
This is admittedly though, probably one of the more like matchups where you're just like, yeah, that's just a bad matchup for one character.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely one of Jam's rougher matchups, and definitely have to really outplay a lot of what the Leo's doing and have a lot of matchup knowledge. Good 6H though.
Yeah, Kai definitely making it hard for Cade. But,
yeah, this is definitely. Oh, does he have these bombos? No, unfortunately got the 4-6 PP. I mean, that's a safe jump setup, but. Corner positioning here. Punishes them trying to mash buttons. And no! That's throwing ball. Yeah, can't throw her on that. Cade getting a little bit eager here. Mashing on frame traps, getting hit out.
Mashing and not doing flash kick, especially.
I mean, it's one of those things where it's like you don't always want to represent flash kick, but hey, it's going to beat anything else.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't actually get in a backturn stance.
If anyone's gonna kill you for mashing, especially, it's gonna be Jam or Leo. Actually,
got a lot of built-in frame traps and can do a lot of damage off of them. Yeah, it just starts carding up, and Cade gonna burn the meter actually to like make sure. Gonna try to make sure Akai doesn't get to play the game anymore with these cards. Of course, Kai burns the meter to dead angle out. Gonna force himself to play the game. Not gonna be enough to kill because not close enough to the corner. Oh, gets punished on the Ryujin. Actually blocked it. Yeah, he's got a flash kick. That beats it. I've been telling you, Jam doesn't have a good DP. Trying to beat go DP to DP with Leo, that's a losing proposition.
Yeah, listen, DP to DP, of course. It's not DPing the DP that I'm worried about.
All right, Cade in a great position. This is set point for him. Gets the cross up, doesn't bait the burst. Catches the backdash, but you see the situation where like if you get caught in the air, you can kind of just tech and try and get away. Oh no! Got hit on the region. Trying to get out of the corner. Just went out. Kai getting it back together here. Goes with the throw, character-specific throw combos on Leo. Tries to tech the buttons. I like that 6P. Oh, but gets caught by that low. And Cade's gonna clean it up 2-5.
My heart does go out for it.
I mean, definitely
in this matchup.
Definitely a great set between both players. I mean, both these guys have been playing forever. So definitely good to see both of them really developing the matchup. And I mean, we saw a lot of how that matchup is played between the two of them. So.
Mm-hmm. And
All right.
Next up, we got Minu and Faulty, our final game for the night. This is gonna be a fun one, no matter what. I do not necessarily know what Minu. Not Minu, sorry, my brain farted. What Zato wants to do in this matchup, though, admittedly.
Yeah, I mean, this is so faulty defense. Minu, like, I kind of asked Minu, hey, who do you want to fight? And Minu just kind of gave me a list of players. And I reached out to faulty defense because, like, Answer versus Zato is not a matchup I think I've ever seen. So
It's true, yeah, it is pretty uncommon.
yeah.
Hi there.
Minu? So Minu, one of our champions from TXT here, joined in the call and wanted to get a player. We wanted to get a good matchup for him, so we got Faulty in here. Minu, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. I'm a bit tired, but other than that, it's fine. And I was gonna talk some shit if RTW was here, but unfortunately, he is not present for today's exhibitions.
Save it for next time.
Yeah, for next time. And we do have Faulty, and we have played a few times in the past, and I don't really have anything to say in terms of our games. So just know that this is a pretty dog shit matchup for Zato. So keep that in mind while you watch.
I hear that about all your matchups, though.
Well, no, you play Mike.
Here's the secret.
Yeah, that's your secret, Cap.
Well, you know, I showed Ama the matchup chart for Zato, and I think he will sympathize with me on this one. Well, maybe not since he's a jam player, but
I definitely have to applaud you as a player always, because I play Biken, and when I was starting off and we practiced a lot in the past, before I was like, I don't see how this is a good matchup for me. I know it is, I just don't know how. And then I learned, I was like, man, you're a good player to make up the difference of that, because it fucking sucks. It is not.
It's hard times out here playing Zato, so we'll see. And
Potemkin, so I mean, it's worth it, right?
Oh yeah, Zato, Potemkin. Who else? I can add Answer to my character list too soon, so we'll look out for that too.
How often do you spend playing other characters? What started you down this journey of playing every other character as a sub?
First of all, when I'm playing newer players and I'm playing Zato, the game experience is absolutely shit for the other player. So
Zato not a great character.
That's one of the reasons, and also I think that no matter what game I'm playing, I tend to want to try other characters that I'm not necessarily interested in, but to just gain more knowledge. And I think that does help a lot in terms of the way I play. This kind of came from other games actually. I used to play StarCraft back in the day, and you kind of want to play other races too in that game.
I feel
but yeah, as for our match today against Faulty, I will probably have a good game, and we'll see how this goes.
All right, first of 5, our headliner match, Faulty Defense versus Minu here. Let's get this started. Minu, I'm going to drop you from this call so we don't have to hear your passion. So, all right.
He is a cheap box player, so he's got twice the buttons.
I mean, that's why you play hitbox. You can mash while you're blocking.
It is a small envy I have, I will admit.
All they say, yeehaw, so let's get ready.
Now's the time. I'm excited to see what cursed interactions we can come up from here. Zato being not exactly a fully... Some might say not a fully functioning character.
I mean, it needs to make sure they're playing the right Zato color and everything, I think.
I forgot to say one thing. I can't believe it. So while we still haven't started, I'm going to add one more thing, which is... If you are an Xrd player or a former Xrd player who has now moved on to Strive, please come into TXT and join our games and casual games, since there are a lot of you, and I know, and some of you are busy with other games, but we are starving for games, so please come in.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to get... So this is a Midwest-focused Discord. We definitely want to bring in a lot of the Midwest, but we do connection testing, and even if you're not Midwest, if you're just looking for a hub to get Xrd games in, feel free to join us. I always see a casual lobby open at 24 hours of the day. So
yeah, I mean, for reference, Minu, Canada, right? Ray, East Coast.
Yeah, we got Texas versus Canada going on here.
Crocs, West Coast, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Crocs is East Coast.
No, I'm thinking it's what. That's my bad.
We do have West Coast players, though, yeah.
Yeah. So if If you think your connection's gonna fly, give it a shot. Why not? Get some more games.
All right, see ya. I'm gonna play.
All right, let's. All right, I mean we're a little bit ahead of schedule, so it's pretty cool. All right.
Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, like I said, this is a matchup I have not seen before. So this
I can't even like posit any know-how about what they want to do. It's just gonna be two good players doing what they know.
I will say Answer definitely likes Cardwire C because it kills Eddie.
Oh yeah,
that is fair. That's a really safe option.
That thing
I imagine,
is a
yeah.
laser.
Yeah, it's
Hardwire C is a good button.
just press the Cardwire C button.
Yeah.
Please go. Please go.
Please. I want to see some buttons being pressed.
One of you is in spectate. Oh, hey, Rudy.
Or else you're stuck.
I just noticed. Yep. So that is my fault. My game crashed. I didn't even notice. Start with that. I'll close.
Yeah, I can. Well, we can't start, so I need to figure out how do you kick somebody from the. Oh,
there you go.
That's what I meant.
There you go.
I got it. A well-oiled machine. Anyway.
Yeah, just go.
No, okay.
That's my bad. I'm the reason we can't watch games sooner.
Freaking Viking
No,
players.
straight up, like Cardwire C is such a strong option. It's a full screen laser. You cannot avoid that stuff if you're on the ground.
Oh, speaking of full screen lasers, though, Nobu coming from the ground and smacking Answer from trying to go for those cards. Gets those cards set and running it just. Runs past all the cards. Yeah, like I'll have these seals back here to set up if I get pushed back, but I'm just going to go in because I want to get in on Zato. I don't want to give Zato time to get Eddie out on the field. I don't want to give time Zato to breathe.
Answer probably has a really easy time killing Eddie Puddle too, just because of the two-hit Rekkas, stuff like that.
Oh, there's the close slash. Yeah, fast first round from Faulty. Definitely showing out a lot of offense in this game and just immediately kicking the speed up.
A really, really good jump there. I get right around that drill.
Yeah, I mean, immediately I beat the 2S and immediately jump forward. Oh, but he's caught out by the 2H in the corner. Baits the burst. Not going to be able to knock down from here. Doesn't have Eddie available. Doesn't have meter.
Incredible job there.
And
Hard.
throws out the card to kill Eddie as soon as he's summoned.
Yeah, sorry, you don't get Eddie. You just get carded.
Yeah, sorry. Here's my card if you're looking for some help here, actually. So the run out after the 2P.
Yep, nice.
RC is to get the combo here. Baits the burst by teleporting away. Minu doesn't give it to him, though.
Alright,
Oh,
Zato time.
Yeah, catches the jump out. I mean, Eddie on the field has to use the card. Ooh, gets the big counter hit. Not gonna get
Out of the corner, though.
Not quite enough meter. Oh!
Ooh.
What was that about Zato anti-airs working? Oh, yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
It has to burst.
No! Literally couldn't do anything about that situation.
Yeah, I mean, that was damned if you do, damned if you don't. Minu definitely, like, kind of got ran over quick in round one. Started Sides of Life in round two, but just couldn't quite make hits work, so.
Nice 6P.
Yeah, I mean, Answer 6P on the level, I'd say, of Sins and Venoms. I mean, I really would.
Pretty decent reward off it, especially.
Ooh, big counter hit, yeah.
Well,
Gonna go for the safe first point, though. Ooh, good JP there.
Also doesn't fall into the JD.
I mean, yeah, catches once an Answer gets on those seals, it's really hard to actually contest him button to button. So it's kind of just you have to either beat him to the seals, which Zato not great air movement to actually do that, or you have to just like give it to him. Like he's on the seal, okay, well his mix-up game is limited and his options are limited. Ooh, baits the burst after the failed parry though.
Yeah, one of those OSs that Matt had was just talked about in chat actually.
Eddie though immediately tries to summon Eddie, gets carded for it.
Answer parry pretty decent, but not infallible. Just like most parries in this game. Kills the Eddie and gets the hit.
Oh, good. IBs it, but doesn't get to punish on it. That move is really hard to actually punish.
Ooh,
Tried to
yeah,
air throw him and got. Yeah, had to immediately burst.
Hey, speaking of things, it should burst.
That's a great way. Oh, he's close to the stun.
Oh, drops the combo.
Oh yeah, Answer a tall hitbox. That's actually unfortunate because like that was close to stun if he had actually completed that combo.
Oh.
RC's to get the knockdown. Yeah, burn 50 meter just for a drill. That's kind of a.
Just auto things.
Yeah, just the auto thing. Which the 6P gets punished for it. Yeah, just carding just to get in. I mean, Answer has all this meter right now. He can really just dominate with card YRC just to kind of stop Minu from summoning right now. Minu spends the meter immediately. Minu not challenging the card sets. Gonna give Faulty a chance to get in. Yeah, I mean...
No meter to blitz anything either.
Yeah,
that's full risk.
Yeah, that's full risk. Do not get hit. Like, you explode.
I mean, if anyone's not going to get hit, Minu does a really good job of not doing so.
Does have a good job of blocking. Finally gets out, but his wrist is still cranked for a little bit here. Oh, gets away from it. Oh, the big... Oh, bad burst! Unfortunate.
Minu just proved that Risk isn't a real threat.
You shut your mouth hole.
Well, it's funny. Sometimes when you're fighting someone and their risk is all the way maxed out, you start to get a little bit desperate. Like, I just need to hit him once. I just need to touch him, and it makes it a little bit work. Like, you kind of start focusing on that.
Wow!
What a backdash!
Wow! That man said, "I don't exist."
That man said, "Excuse me, I'll just be leaving my office in a minute."
Yeah.
Great White coming out. Zato calling his secretary here. Gets caught in the air though.
Yep, wake up throw. Back into the corner.
Puts himself in the corner, but killed Eddie on the way.
A round trip, truly worth the cash spent.
Absolutely, yeah. RCs to get that confirmed and closes out. Yeah, Zato not with much guts there. Faulty going up 2-0.
I mean, you did say this is a very bad matchup, to be fair, yeah.
Very bad matchup. But Faulty also showing, like, both these characters are also characters I'd say it's pretty hard to get good matchup experience with because, like, it's rare to see people playing these characters. So
yeah, they should come out and play more.
But I mean, Faulty definitely knowing what to do.
Could I be Mesh?
It's a knockdown. Oh, there's the blitz. Yeah, starts representing the blitz, which is really good. Like, you have to be willing to represent blitz against Answer. Otherwise, you're just kind of blocking his pressure, and you can't really stop him from wanting to do it. And the big 2H into the confirm. We take black beats. Oh, but unfortunately, the clash didn't put him in a great situation.
Answer 5P pretty good at calling out some of those Zato buttons. Having a really good jab, pretty paramount.
Oh, tried to instant blocking, ended up backdashing into the follow-up hit.
Oof.
Oh, and gets the confirm off the trade. That's what a GameStop trade.
$1 billion damage for it too. Jeez.
Into the mix. Saw pressure, but didn't get sandwiched for it. Probably not blocking low, goes for the dead angle, gets out. Cheap cross-up, gets a little bit of damage on him. Oh, and immediately I saw the YRC and just like, I'm pressing the punch button now.
Ooh, hey, that's with the backdash.
Yeah, but I mean, it was a backdash. It got chipped out. Those are special moves.
You do wanna be this, give yourself a chance, but you gotta do something with it.
Faulty being dominant, going up 3-0 right now. Minu really got to start making some things happen. I mean, we saw some signs of life in the first game, but Faulty just made some adjustments, not letting himself run into those big counter hits that's really going to let Minu start playing the game.
I'm noticing it really helps that, like, Minu's a rather defensive player. You know, he doesn't, like, run super aggro compared to other people. But whenever, like, Faulty does see him IBing, trying to, like, you know, capitalize off of his defense, he just gets a fucking... sorry, I got distracted. He just gets a scroll set and runs more of his game plan.
Yeah, that's kind of a big thing about Answers. You have to be willing to swing on him during his block strings, because otherwise he just sets... It's like Venom, he just sets his game plan. Good IBs. But again, of course, IBing is opening up gaps in your block stun.
Oof. That's a projectile.
Oh, blocks the fuzzy and gets the fuzzy, and then it gets the punish with the throw. Yeah, immediately bursts as soon as Great White. Do you know how to deal with it? Faulty knows how to deal with it, and it's called throw a card.
Laser beam.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh my god.
Eddie's dead in midair over there. That's weird.
I've never seen that before. That was really
how to deal with it is the same way Answer deals with everything else. Throw a business card at it.
Yep.
Here's my number. Get away from Eddie. Yeah, Minu looking a little bit desperate, just kind of swinging for the fences here, trying to hit Answer. And I mean, that's a big thing too, is Zato struggles at getting knocked down on an airborne opponent without Meter or without Eddie on the field already. And he can't have Eddie on the field because Answer will just shoot him. That's definitely signs of desperation of full charge blitz.
Also, Answer's Answer's routes off of his like set. His seals are really good damage, and Zato not exactly a lot of defense or health.
Minu going wake up blitz there. I mean, mistimed his meaty and ended up punishing him for it, but I think that was a meaty 2K on a standing blitz. 4-0 from Faulty looking to sweep this up quick.
Damn. Nice conversion off the JP.
Oh, goes to the gold burst. Yeah, saw the feint, knew the throw attempt was coming, just went for the gold burst. All right.
Gets him not tagging with the black feet.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, trade's the best situation you look for there. Again, once Answer gets on those cards, it's very hard to go button to button against him. All right, Minu getting a knockdown here. Can he make something happen? Well, Faulty not going to make it easy for him. Kills Eddie. It's these rejump combos here. Hard set. RC burns all the meter to get the cross up with it.
Nice.
Jumps out of that throw.
Nobiru to go.
Nobiru with the assist, but not going to get knocked down from it. Like, that's always the hard part. You don't get knocked down from it, and now Answer just gets the salt in the air. All right, yeah, gonna have
AK sniping out the Eddie.
Spacing with this back walk. Oh, but runs into the JS. All right, set point for Faulty right now. Faulty looking dominant. Are we going to see a 5-0? Went from going to last game, last round to ending it on a 5-0 here, possibly. Answer just busy on the phone while getting smacked in the face by some Shadow Goop. All right, Shadow Galley finally pays off.
I'm still amazed he just backdashed the entire duration of drill.
Its backdash was that good.
Nice blitz.
Oh yeah, charging the blitz and catches him on the landing. This is a big damage. Yeah, immediately bursts.
Yeah, I also would not want to be there.
But I like that, like, he's sniping Eddie with the 2Ks there. Like, even if he's still in a poor situation, Eddie's gone, so it's a better situation than it was before. Minu might be staying alive here. He's just needs one hit.
Runs out the jump.
FD, yeah. All right, blocking in the corner. Gets caught, Fuzzy. Trying to jump out, possibly gets caught by the low. That's opening the door for Faulty to win this round and close it up.
Ooh, got caught mashing. He's gonna get a burst.
He's gonna have a burst, but it's gonna be hard to burst.
Oh,
and it's hard to burst. Faulty closes it up. Shuts the door on Minu.
I think Minu delayed the burst, thinking he was looking for it, and then
I think he was looking for it. Is the problem?
I don't know. Could he have bursted on the JK?
It's
I'm
hard.
not sure. Yeah, I don't know.
So Faulty's gonna take that with the 5-0 sweep. I
Good.
mean, great sets all night. I think we saw some great, like, you know, just
some great gear.
Great, like, even sets going down to the last game, but then a clean sweep. And I mean, Minu, one of our strongest players.
Good guilty gear.
So good guilty gear.
All right, so I think that's gonna wrap it up for the stream tonight. But before we go, I am going to pull in. We did have TabbithaRedgrave play earlier. They did want to come in. They did want to speak some on stream. So we're going to pull them in now. Okay, so real quick, actually, before I pull them in, so next week we're going to be doing a bracket. So again, every Thursday at 7 o'clock, we'll be here on this channel. But next week we'll be doing a bracket again. So our plan is going forward, the first Thursday of every month we'll do something special. Every other Thursday we'll be running a bracket. But next week will be a little special because we're going to be running a charity stream with that. So I know if you watched Rev Tuesdays, you probably saw Pat do a charity stream. We're planning on doing something similar. I believe we are going and looking at charity for prevention of suicide. So just real quick, I'll go ahead and I'll pull Xigbar in here because I know they wanted to speak to what we're doing next week. So, all right, Xigbar, you are
deafened.
in here, muted and deafened. I think I can undo that.
Hello, am I on?
Yeah, you're on.
Okay. Yeah. So, I asked Ama a couple days ago if we could do something like this because I found out that my mom took her own life at the beginning of the week. So I I'd really hoped we could do something like that, and I asked Amma about it. Amma talked to the TOs, and they're gonna do it. I think it would be good.
To be fair, Amma is the TO, so.
The TO, yeah.
I really wanted to help support you, because obviously that's a terrible thing to be going through. Really happy to have you on today. We're really proud of you for everything you've done and just being part of this community. We're really happy to have you here, and we want to give back to you in any way we can. And if doing this lets us support you, I want to be able to do it, and I want to knock it out of the fucking park, because I think you deserve it, and I think I want to see it happen. So,
all right, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. So, I think that's gonna wrap up the stream this week. Shout outs once again, like every week. Shout outs to Turlith for being on the mic. Shout outs to Oxy for streaming for us. Shout outs to my wife, Jam Keyskate. She's been holding it down in the back end, calling people for stream queue, so I don't have to, and putting out those tweets. Follow us at @txt_exerd on Twitter. You'll see our updates. You'll see our posts. Look for us next week. We'll be running another Exerd bracket. If you want to get connection tests, at me, at Turlith, at DrifterDane, do a connection test against all three of us, and we'll be ready to get you in the bracket as fast as we can. Until then, peace, love to you all. Play some motherfucking Exerd.
Lily, not change the beat. The sky is not the same no more today. There is no turning back. Lily, not change the beat. Covers are all we judge books by today.